Alright, I am back with part 3 of the King Arthur series. And last time I mentioned not a lot exactly happened. We ended up just doing tournament after tournament. I ended up doing about 13 or 14 tournaments in a row. I asked you all what we should do instead, and a lot of you came up with a similar suggestion of traveling into mainland Europe, maybe into France, and becoming a mercenary there for a little while to earn enough renown and then come back to the British Isles. Someone pointed out that if I was to join Scotland, we would end up attacking England, burning the villages, and we'd just lower relations with them. So for now, it's probably best to just leave and come back when we're ready. Because as I mentioned towards the end of the last playthrough, England, not at war. Ireland, not at war. Scotland, not at war. All that being said, France, at war. They're at war with rum. What's rum? Is rum a place, or are they at war with the actual drink rum? France has just declared war on alcohol. It's official. It gives us an opportunity to earn wealth and fame, and we can level up the troops while we're out there, ready for the war on our return. But most importantly, it means I'm not sitting around doing nothing. So just to keep the story consistent, what we'll go with is after the invasion of the British Isles, King Arthur was exiled. He found himself in France, working as a mercenary for a living until he could gain the opportunity to retake his homeland. And we have officially arrived in France. All I can say is I hope the mercenary contract is paying well, because I just spent 1,000 gold to get here. Ships are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. We have found King Philip himself. If we serve him loyally, we might be able to make an ally of him. And if we have the Kingdom of France on our side, well, let's just say England and France don't have the greatest of relationships. Maybe we could use him to turn the tide of battle. But for now, I would like to enter your service as a mercenary. The wage isn't great. As far as mercenary contracts go, that's on a bit of the lower end. But we have now contracted to fight along the French. We will join his army and we will see where he leads us. I have no idea where the enemies are. We're fighting some rum guy as far as I'm aware. Wherever they may be, I don't know. But either way, Philip has summoned the bannerman, so he must have a plan somewhere. Unless he's just summoned the bannerman just to like flex on everyone. Just like, yep, this is the French army. Fear me. That's all it is, isn't it? Philip's just flexing on everyone. And now he's just made peace with the enemy. Really? Really, Phil, my friend? You've disbanded the army because we're now at peace. Well, what am I supposed to do now? I just agreed to fight for you, and for what? You're not even at war anymore. Look, not even the... What? Why? Why is this happening? Anywhere King Arthur goes, peace soon follows. I don't know if that's just a trait of King Arthur, or if someone has cursed my playthrough and they don't wish to see any action. But either way, that's it. There is nothing more we can do for the French. Unless another war begins soon, we will remain on a contract with them for a little bit longer just to see if something else like happens. Maybe they have another plan that we're not aware of. But yeah, if nothing happens after a little while, I might have to seek out Philip himself, ask to be released from my oath, and we'll continue our journey elsewhere. You've got to be kidding me. The timing of this is great. I just accepted a mission to deliver a herd of sheep to London. As simple as that, you know, 11 sheep across the water from France to London. How hard can that be? And then, while I'm on my way to the ferry, the French and the English have declared war. Ah, we're not going to be able to deliver those sheep after all. But at least it does mean the men will be well fed for a while, I guess. Ah, man, just my luck. But either way, this does mean we now have a war. The army has been assembled. We must answer the call. In passing that castle, I just saw an army of over 1,000 Englishmen. We do not stand a chance. Our 300 soldiers versus their over 1,000. The English might actually be superior. I can't believe I said such a thing, but it may actually be true. Hold on. The cavalry has arrived. This is great. There are 2 French armies and we have flanked the English. This is our first opportunity at a real battle. We can't let them down. We have to show them we mean business. For some reason, they are entrusting me with the archers. I don't know why, lads, I'll be honest with you. I'm just a mercenary. I don't know why you're trusting me with our entire ranged forces. But that's good. It shows they have faith in King Arthur. Although I won't lie, judging on this tactic, I swear the French have just hit the old F1, F3. Alright, archers, form up in the trees. We should be able to fire upon the English from here. Come on, men. We got Frankish crossbows, along with some Welsh longbowmen. We have been commanded to skirmish. Don't you worry, Philip. I will skirmish, alright. I'm not going to run in there recklessly. Although that being said, the lads have just blocked me off. My ranged is useless. What am I supposed to do in this position? We do have a lot of cavalry running towards, or should I say walking towards us. They don't seem to be moving the quickest right now, I won't lie. But what am I supposed to do? We can't brace for impact. The infantry have abandoned us. Alright, ranged. It is just you and I. If we form up a nice firing line and hold back the cavalry. The infantry has abandoned us. The battle is dark. I can barely see a thing, I won't lie. But if we stand together, I am sure we will come out the victor. How's the battle going? Is it going well? Well, the first batch of English soldiers have been defeated. The reinforcements have come into the background. We're gonna forward march, men. Forward! This looks like it should be a good spot to fire over the top at the English. Whether we'll get here in time or whether the French infantry is just gonna run at them again, I don't know. We're in position either way. Alright, come on lads, let's thin the English numbers ready for our infantry. I'm not seeing a green kill feed. I'm not seeing anything, to be honest with you. Well, this isn't ideal. The cavalry is once again charging at us. All 1 of them. Watch out, lads. Don't get cut down by the enemy cavalry. Alright, you know what? You may as well charge, lads. We're sitting back here and not a lot is going on. The French basically didn't need me. They put me in command of the least used unit. They took the infantry, they took the cavalry, and they just run at them. The only good thing about this is the fact that we are cutting down English soldiers and we have slaughtered one of their armies. Where are the English archers going? Alright, ranged. Form up a line and just start firing at them. Kill as many as you possibly can. They're in the open. They're ripe for the taking. Kill them all. I'm going to attempt to cut at least 1 Englishman in half. Oh no, it was a Welshman. No, they tricked me. I just cut down our Welsh militia. I have been fooled into killing my own people. That's why the English sacrificed this army. This isn't their main army. This is just a made-up one they sent as a distraction. I'm onto them. I know their strategy. I've tried increasing the exposure as much as possible, but the exposure by the looks of it only affects light sources. And because it's a night battle, there is no light source. So, yeah, it doesn't look like I can make night battles any brighter. Unless there's another brightness setting somewhere that I can change. 13 Welshmen died this day. Well, 13 of Arthur's Welshmen died this day. If we take a look at the English, I imagine quite a few Welshmen got killed. No. No, this has truly backfired. We are in Wales. We are going to assist the French to kill the Welsh people. The French are going to take Pembrook. This has truly backfired. We have become our own downfall. We were supposed to help the French destroy the English, not kill my own people. And look at the numbers as well. There is no stopping armies like this. Forgive me, men. Forgive me. I swore an oath to serve the King of France loyally, and I, Arthur Pendragon, cannot go against my oath, even though my oath has resulted in the killing of my own people. For I promise, I will come back at some point and make things right. I will fix the wrongs of my past. I am truly sorry. I don't know how it's come to this, but first things first, we're in another damn night battle. Can someone just turn the lights on, please? Is that too much to ask? But we have been tasked with taking down the Welsh. Oh, never mind. The Welsh just struck a mighty blow. They just took out 60 Frenchmen. That's what I like to see, lads. I'm kind of torn on who I want to win this battle. There's a bird sitting in the sky up there. That's quite the talent. And hang on a minute. Another like 60 men dead? What secret weapon do the Welsh have? In the matter of seconds, we have lost about 150 men. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with my crossbow and I've taken down about 3. Oh no, yep, actually, yep, I was going to say 4, but no, one of my men took down someone. Now we're on 4. How do you shoot a man in the head with a crossbow and he doesn't die? I just don't understand, lads. Doesn't even have a helmet, took the bolt square to the forehead, and my man is still firing as if it's nothing. The Welsh are truly to be feared. Oh, he's dead. I think that's just a dead body leaning on the wall. Well, we're about to run out of crossbow bolts, and there's not much I can do now, lads. What's the plan here? We're now using the siege weapons. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming we lost our battering ram and possibly our siege tower. That's the only way I can think of losing so many men. Something must have collapsed. But it looks like the ladders are going up. We are going to begin scaling the walls. They don't look like the safest ladder. I won't lie. And we... Oh! Alright, that's a bit rude of you. Oh, God. The catapult fire, the crunches of the men. It is truly brutal. Oh, and you've pushed the ladder down on me again. Alright, lads, lift the ladder once more, and I'm going in again. If I get high enough... Oh, he's going to push it again. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm gone. Timber. Alright. The Welsh truly know how to defend a castle, it seems. They keep pushing the ladder down on us. The ram is actually at the front gate, so the ram didn't get destroyed. It was just the catapult fire was pretty brutal. Maybe we attempt to go through the front gate. Because, well, this clearly isn't working. We're not getting anywhere up those walls. Who would have thought all it would have taken was a stick? A stick to push down the ladders to outsmart us. And how's it going, men? Can we get inside here? Are they dropping rocks on our head? They are dropping rocks on our head. The English, or should I say the Welsh, truly know what they're doing. Look at them. They're rapidly dropping rocks on our head. They're constantly throwing down our ladders. We are suffering heavy casualties. Alright, men. Can we squeeze through? I've cut down one man. I'm not afraid to cut down another. Arthur Pendragon has arrived on the battlefield and he is finally getting stuff done. We're gonna cut our way through the enemy army. We're gonna breach this castle one way or another in the name of our Lord. As I said, this wasn't my intention, but I serve my Lord loyally. And if my Lord gives me an order, I must follow it out to the best of my ability. And we have been taken down by the archers. We may have fallen in battle, but if we take a look, we did manage to take down 15 people with us. I was hoping we'd do more with the crossbow, but honestly, they were just tanking headshots. The men at the front gate are about to be defeated. The men at the walls just aren't really getting anywhere. The enemy keep... Oh, actually, they've breached now. The ladders are no longer being pushed down, so the men are finally getting into the castle. This battle is soon to be over, but the casualties were great. So the army have marched on. We're going to wait in Pembrook for a little while, just to give me an opportunity to heal. But also, I kind of want to recruit troops as well. We've lost half our army since the battle has begun. We can catch up with the French army in a bit. It shouldn't be too bad, although this does mean it's highly likely I'm going to be taking Wales from the French. And we just hit clan tier 2. We are dead on 150 renown. We have worked our way up. And if we take a look at the army, we can get up to 85 men now. Alright, well, it is time we probably assisted Philip with his next mission. It is to once again besiege another territory belonging to the Welsh. Oh, and by the time we showed up, this battle is over. We're not going to get involved. And well, just like that, the French now have taken all of Wales. Every single last bit of it. I say that as if there's a lot. I mean, there's one castle and one settlement. But either way, it is now in the hands of the French. The English are actually, like, taking some heavy losses. We've taken a castle down on the southern coast. We've taken all of Wales. The other army is taking a city in the north. What's going on here? Were the English weaker than I thought? Maybe that's why there were no wars in the British Isles. Everyone was recovering because, well, I don't know what's happened, but they just have no armies to defend. It looks like the English are attempting to fight back and are sieging one of our castles, where I have run north to assist this army, so we're going to get involved. There's not many defenders left, but we will fight this one. Hang on a minute, how has this happened then? I've joined the French, and what have they done? They've put the Welsh in command of pushing their ram. They've put the Welsh on the front lines to fight its own people. This is how it's gonna be, is it? This is how it's gonna be. We fight the Britons while you all sit back with your shields, move slowly. We do the hard labor of pushing the ram. Damn King Philip, the French think they're better than us and they're putting us to work. He's sacrificing us on the front lines so his army stays intact. I'll remember this, lads. I'll remember this. You're lucky I swore an oath to serve. Although we may have to reconsider our oath, it seems. I agreed to serve, not to be sacrificed. And if I feel as though me and my men are being wronged, then I will have no choice but to move on. There's not much else I can do. I can't exactly, like, threaten the King of France and overthrow him or anything like that. But we're still too low down in our ranks to do anything like that. But I can leave and end my service as a mercenary. We are just firing through the gaps right now, killing some English soldiers. There's not really an awful lot else going on right now. The Welshmen are pushing the ram to the best of their ability. You got this, lads. You got this. Oh. Someone just got flattened. Right, we're soon to run out of crossbow bolts. The enemy infantry is now waiting for us. That infantry doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. They all look like they're in chainmail and stuff. I can't see any more archers in the gaps. It is kind of dark in there, I won't lie. I'm going to use the last of my bolts to see if I can get something done. And then we're going to have to charge. There goes an English squire. Can we get anyone else? No. Alright. King Arthur is going in. Out of my way, men. Out of my way. I need to enter the castle and assist the men. There's a lot of English troops in the way. There we go. We're just going to have to keep slicing our way in, I think, lads. Although they've decided to jump me in a 3v1. But I am King Arthur. I will not fall to a mere Englishman. I will chop my way to victory. I will cut them down by the thousands if I have to. I will reclaim my homeland. The French even have looters fighting for them. Disgraceful hiring criminals. Is that what we do now? Is that how it's gonna be? You send in the Welsh first, so you don't have to sacrifice your own men. You hire looters to make up your infantry, sending criminals to the front lines. The French are truly using some tactics I would not agree with. But either way, it looks like the battle is over. This castle now belongs to us. Well, now that we have taken the castle, we are instantly going to go south again, back into Wales, try to recruit some men, get to safety, sell the battle loot, you know how it is. All that good stuff. Who are you? There's an enemy lord here with 50 soldiers. Can we catch them? One of the perks of being a Welshman is you move faster in the forest. So we're gaining on them if they stay inside the woods. And we have caught up to her. Alright, we have the Welsh longbowman in the front. We have the infantry in the back. I don't have any cavalry. I'm a poor man. Are the English going to charge us? It looks like they are. They're not going to hold position. They're going to run at us at full speed. So be it. We will meet them on the battlefield. And we will fight to the death. The longbowman will attempt to thin the enemy numbers. Alright, the enemy are a lot closer than expected, lads. Let's cut them down. Show them the might of the Welsh. These are only English recruits. I'm not expecting anything much from them, to be honest with you. And with the number advantage, I'm expecting a nice quick victory. And by the looks of it, we have got just that. We're going to assist this lad over here. There we go. Anyone who's seen 1v1ing, we must assist them straight away. Alright, you're not getting away from the battle that easy. Alright, you are getting away from the battle. Oh, no. She's coming back. You gotta give her credit. She's refusing to give up even though the battle is lost. There is honor in fighting till the end. I mean, the result is going to be the same, but you gotta respect it at least. Alright, infantry, form up a square. Next time she charges at you, just form the square and she's gonna get stuck. It'll be as simple as that. She's not gonna be able to penetrate the mighty Welsh square. Okay, she ignored the square. You're not supposed to ignore the square. The square is there for a reason. Now run into it. Go. Into the square. There she goes. There she goes. And she bypassed the square again. I got a feeling I'm going to have to crossbow this woman instead. She's proving to be tricky. And there you go. A nice swift bolt to the head. Well, I guess the question for today's video is, what do we do with enemy lords that we capture? If we take a look, we captured the enemy lord. And well, being King Arthur, I don't really want to start executing people. I don't think it's fair to just go chopping heads. So I guess the question is more of, do we just release them? You know, they fought honorably and we just let them go. Or do we at least ransom them for gold so they can fund our future armies? We did earn a nice bit of influence, so we're earning money for now. It's covering the daily wage. But yeah, what do we do with enemy lords? Release or ransom? We do have to give them an opportunity to correct the wrongs of the past. So if we can convince them at a later date to join our faction, that would be great. I wouldn't want to start taking heads, have the world dislike me, and then have them all declare war on me. It's just not our way as King Arthur. But that is going to be it for part 3. We finally got a bit of action. I'm not too sure how the rest of this war is going to go. It looks like right now we're going to defend the castle, so we could see how that goes. But as always, a big thank you to the Gwaggles members for your continued support. And until next time, see ya.